Mexico's all-time leading scorer was well marshaled by South Korea's defense for much of Saturday's clash in Rostov-on-Don, but took his chance when it came in the 66th minute, slotting home in composed fashion at the culmination of a wonderful counterattack. Hernandez's goal was nothing less than Mexico, which beat defending champions Germany 1-0 last time out, deserved following another accomplished performance, with South Korea having rallied following Carlos Vila's 26th-minute penalty. It was not always smooth sailing for Juan Carlos Osario's side, though, with Lee Young and Son Heung-Min passing up presentable opportunities in the early stages. However, Jang Yun-So's handball gave referee Milorad Mazic little choice but to point to the spot, the number of penalties awarded in Russia consequently surpassing the 13 across the entirety of the previous World Cup, and Vila, who announced the death of his grandfather following the win over Germany, converted. Hernandez's strike means Mexico will progress to the last 16 if Germany fails to beat Sweden, with Son Heung-Min's added time stunner not enough to stop South Korea from starring at a potential group stage exit. 50 Javier Hernandez is the first player to score 50 international goals for Mexico. Talisman. South Korea threatened again 9 minutes later, Son breaking clear of Mexico's line before letting rip with a low drive that Hector Moreno did well to keep out. Mexico showed their quality on the break again when Miguel Ayun fired in a cross that Lozano very nearly got on the end of, but they did not have to wait much longer to take the lead. With South Korea's defense in disarray, Jang clearly handled Andres Guardado's cross and referee Mazic did not hesitate in awarding the penalty, Vila stepping up and sending Cho Yun-woo the wrong way. 14 Carlos Vila's penalty was the 14th taken at the 2018 World Cup, already one more than in the entirety of the 2014 tournament, 13. Spotted. South Korea wanted a penalty of their own after the restart when Moon Se-min's strike clipped Carlos Salcedo's arm, but the referee correctly waved away the team's appeals. Ki Sung-young was the next to test Mexico's resolve, stinging the palms of Guillermo Ochoa with a rasping first-time strike. Not to be outdone, Cho was at his best soon after, South Korea's goalkeeper lunging to his right to tip Hernandez's goal-bound shot wide. Hernandez would not be denied again, though, the West Ham striker making no mistake in drilling in his landmark goal to send the raucous Mexican crowd into raptures. Son's sublime 20-yard strike into the top left corner punctured Mexico's defense in the 3rd minute of stoppage time, but it would prove little more than a consolation as South Korea slumped to a second successive defeat. Key Opta stats: South Korea has lost its last 4 World Cup matches, tied for its worst losing run at the World Cup. It also lost 4 straight between 1986 and 1990. In the first half, Son Heung-min had 6 shots, including blocked attempts, more than South Korea managed in its entire first match against Sweden. Javier Hernandez is only the 3rd player to score at 3 different World Cups for Mexico, 2010, 2014 and 2018, joining Cuauhtémoc Blanco, 1998, 2002 and 2010, and Rafael Marquez, 2006, 2010 and 2014. South Korea has conceded a goal via a penalty in both of its World Cup games so far in 2018. In its previous 29 World Cup games combined, South Korea conceded only 1 penalty goal.